first with Tournament MVP Johni Broome, 27 points, 12 rebounds. Johni, if you just want to start with a thought on the winning the championship, then we'll go to some questions.
It feels good. My team put in a lot of work since we got to school, and winning this championship means a lot to us.
All right, questions for Johni, let me know down in the chat. Nick got asked this question. Can you talk about the matchup with Nick Mazinski tonight and you two going back and forth?
Yeah, he's a good player. It's fun playing against him. You don't never know what you expect, but I definitely like the competitiveness, and it was a good battle to watch.
We'll go to Eli. Go ahead, Eli.
Hey, Johni, congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, we all know, and you've been asked this before, you guys were picked 8th to finish in the OVC to begin the year. Can you just talk about the progress that it took to get you guys to this point and to be able to hold that trophy that sits next to you right now?
Yeah, a lot of people doubted us, but we just used it as motivation, and just our motto from the beginning was to get better every day. And that's what we did, and now we're OVC champs.
Anybody else? Questions for Johni? Go by Eli. Go ahead, follow up.
Yeah, I'll run it back here, Johni. Just your rhythm on the court tonight and basically what it's been all season, but I think this is probably one of your strongest performances that you had this year. Did you feel, because it was Belmont, that you needed to step up more this evening in order for you guys to get this crown?
No, sir. My teammates really push me and just tell me to be patient, and they just give me advice. And I just listen to them, but I didn't do nothing differently. The game just came to me, and my teammates got me the ball, got me open, and we just play Morehead basketball.
And then can you talk about Skyelar's performance tonight too? It seems like he kind of opened the floor a little bit more for you and was able to hit some pretty big shots there. I think 4 or 5 from downtown.
My man Skyelar. He does open the court up for everyone. You know, he's explosive. He gets to the rim whenever he wants. His jumper is amazing. I don't know, he's special. He's special.
And also, Johni, I'm curious to see how you guys are going to handle these next couple of weeks. I know there's going to be a lot of eyes on you now for how you were able to perform. And with, a young guy like yourself and some other young guys on the team, how do you plan on approaching just this next couple of weeks when you get that seed that you get, and then you're going to be playing in the big dance in Indy?
We're just going to keep doing what got us here. We're going to keep putting in work until our next game or whenever in Indy, whenever we get to Indy, but we're just going to keep putting in work. We're going to approach it the same way like these other last 30 games we don't play it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Johni. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Johni. We'll go next to Skyelar Potter, and then we will have Coach after that. If you're going to have a question for Skyelar, let me know down in the chat, and I'll call on you.
Oh, God. Oh. Let's put this chair back real quick. Oh.
All right, Skyelar, 22 points, 13 rebounds tonight. Can your thoughts on being the OVC champions?
Feels great, personally. Coming from my last school, we got to the championship and lost and fell short. So being able to win this one feels good. It's amazing being able to put the people that come to practice and don't get as many minutes, being able to put them in that position to get a championship ring feels great to me.
Let's go first to Eli again.
Hey, Skyelar, congratulations.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask about from what happened last week when Belmont came back with, what was it? They were down 9 with a minute to play. And then there were some little moments tonight where I know you guys had a huge double-digit lead, but it sort of creeped down to 10 points with 2 minutes left or something. What were the messages in the huddle for you guys to kind of keep your posture and make sure that something didn't happen like last week?
Like Coach said, we just stay together. Let's don't break apart. As long as we stay together, we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all he really says. Just stay together. Don't break apart.
And let's go to John.
congrats, Skyelar, on the championship, of course. I just wanted to know, so you guys were 4-6 after the Clemson loss in late December, and then have won 19 of 20 and are one of the hottest teams in the country. What happened over winter break, either for you or the whole team, to go on this incredible run?
We actually got, I think we had like 4 or 5 days to work on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We worked on ourselves, and then from there we just all started clicking, and from there we just started winning. And we just kept doing the same things, coming to practice, working hard. You know what I'm saying? Day by day, taking a day at a time. Never look too far ahead.
Other questions for Skyelar? Let's go back to Eli.
Skyelar, can you just kind of elaborate more on what job Preston has done for you guys throughout this season? We know about all the COVID stuff, obviously, but for you guys to rally the way you had and put together this string of victories that you've had of 19 of 20, just talk about how he's been as a coach for you guys and keeping you guys up and going every day.
He's been great. Best college coach I've had so far. So, but other than that, he pushes us every day to keeps us to a high standard on the defensive end. Tells us, you know what I'm saying, defense wins championships, as you can see. And the offense comes, you know what I'm saying, get the ball in through Johni, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, we focus mainly on defense when it comes to him. The offense comes naturally. But he's been great. I love Coach P.
And lastly, for me, Skyelar, I just wanted to follow up with that on Johni's performance, just how he was able to boost you guys, not only tonight, but throughout the season as well.
Oh, he's huge. He's 6'10". He's a lot to handle down there, as you can see. So, but throughout the season, he stepped up big. You know what I'm saying? We lost Ty preseason when he tore stuff in his knee. And you know what I'm saying? We told him, he's like, you're not a freshman no more, man. You gotta step up. You gotta make big plays for us. And he did. He's one of the main reasons why we went on that 19-game win streak, or 12-game win streak.
Thanks for your time, Skyelar, and congratulations.
Appreciate it.
We'll have Coach Spradlin here in just a sec. All right, Coach, thoughts on being the OVC champions?
You know what? It still hasn't even really hit me yet. I don't think I hadn't had a chance to see my family yet, and I think that's when it'll really sink in. But it's an honor to win this league. I mean, we have an unbelievable conference. The schools, the coaches, the players in this league. It's a really high-level basketball league. I wish it got more national recognition than it does. So to be in the position to win a championship, it really means a lot because it's a big one to win. And I'm just so proud of our guys. Their faith is unbelievable. They've had great belief since day one. We never talked about winning a championship. We never talked about winning 20 games. We literally talked every day about getting better and challenging yourself, holding your teammates to a high standard, and just getting better every day. And that was literally the pregame speech today was, we've gotten better since the last time we had the opportunity to play Belmont a week ago. We're better this Saturday than we were last Saturday. That's our goal. Let's go out. Let's prove it. And those guys played unbelievable tonight. At the end of the day, it's players. It's not the plays. It's those guys going and playing together, demonstrating their toughness, and making plays. And I'm unbelievably proud of this group.
Let's go to Eli first.
Hey, Preston, Eli with LAX18. Congratulations on the victory. I don't know if you can see me, but I do want to start with this. I am cracking a beer to celebrate your guys' victory tonight.
I couldn't see it, but I did hear it. I did hear it open there. So I believe it's authentic for sure.
Always go with the crispy pops. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So I wanted to touch just on what the guys focus. We all knew that you guys were going to put up a fight this evening. I don't think there was any doubt about that, but I think the way that you guys won this game was very eye-opening. Did you see before the game? I know you said they believed all year long, but was there a certain thing that you saw in these guys' eyes tonight before they took the court?
Absolutely. You know, when we beat Eastern Kentucky last night, our guys didn't celebrate in the locker room. I mean, we enjoyed the win. We had music on for like 30 seconds, and we had a yell. We sat in our chairs. We said, all right, great win. Let's enjoy it. We know what we got to do tomorrow. The job's not finished. We got a prayer, and we got out of there. Guys went to sleep. We got up, and we woke up this morning, and the look in their eyes when they woke up was that they were ready. They knew what we needed to do. And we've had that happen all year long, to where like we would literally have a game and it would be a 1 o'clock game. And, you know, most teams don't want to get up on the road and go do a shoot around. Our guys are up. We're in your gym. We're blasting our music. It's like a party. We're getting ready. And the game was over before it started. I would say it was a lot like that today. Our guys were ready to play. And, you know, we talk about being the toughest team all the time. That's what we hang our hat on, is we're going to be tougher than anyone else. And what does that look like? Everyone thinks physical toughness. That's certainly a part of it, but the mental toughness, the ability to be together, not break apart, not worry about calls, not worry about missing shots. Our guys are tough, and toughness wins, especially in a year like this where COVID just throws you off every single day. You know, your ability to handle that and adapt and demonstrate your toughness is what wins. And that's what our guys, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. I don't mean that arrogantly at all. That's just how much I believe in these guys and how much they've bought into what we've wanted for them. And the result, it was the best it's been. It was our goal. Get better every day. We were better today than we've been any other day. That's what we wanted.
Let's go to John next.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the championship. 2 questions. The last time Morehead made the tournament, I believe, was 10 years ago when you were a grad assistant to Coach Calipari. So question number 1, what did John teach you about what it takes to win games in March? And secondly, based on Johni's performance today and all season long, is he just another good freshman, or is he like one of the best freshmen you've ever seen in your life?
First of all, you know, 10 years ago, obviously that's special to on the 10-year anniversary that Coach Tyndall took that great team to the NCAA tournament, beat Louisville. And so to be mentioned in the conversation with those guys, those coaches and players is an honor. You know, being with Cal, he's unbelievable in March. And I think the biggest thing is keeping your team together. As Skyelar said, I think the teams that go on runs in March, and Cal got this from him, they're the ones that just don't want their season to end. They want to be able to come in and have one more team meal, one more film session, one more practice, one more ride on the bus. They just want to be around each other. And so I think that's why you go out and you play inspired, and you go and you make exceptional plays. And, you know, Johni is to say he's just another good freshman, I think would be quite an understatement. He's pretty daggone good. And the rate at which players get better is something that you can put a lot of stock in. And that guy gets better every day. He gets better game to game. He did it in the tournament here. I would say he's one of the better freshmen in the country. And I would hope that we get that recognition for that, because he certainly deserves it.
Let's go back to Eli.
Preston, I kind of want to write a coattail here from what John asked you, but now that you've experienced March, you know what it's sort of like. You've learned under Cal. How do you take that now to let your guys know of how to sort of handle, I guess, the spotlight and the eyes that are going to be on them? Because frankly, you're one of the hotter teams in the country. And me personally, as a fan, I can look at Morehead State on a bracket and say, I can see these guys winning a game or two and pulling off some upsets. How do you just get them ready to have all of those eyes on them?
You know, we'll talk about, you know, being humble and appreciative and thankful. That's going to be something that we continue to hit on with them all the time. I don't think that's going to be an issue with our guys. We always say that we're going to enjoy our wins, and we're going to enjoy them with discipline. That's more important now than it's ever been with COVID and the testing and the protocols that these players have to go through. But I think you're right. You know, our guys, they just want to keep getting better. And last time we had a full week to work on ourselves it was actually a couple weeks ago. We didn't have a Thursday game. It was after we lost to Belmont. And we had a couple extra days to rest up, get healthy, and we worked on us. We didn't work on an opponent. So now we get a whole week to do that at home in our gym, sleeping in our beds. Week from tomorrow, find out who we're going to play. We're going to focus this week on enjoying this and getting better, staying humble. And then when the time comes to figure out who we're going to play, we're going to make sure these guys are ready, and they'll be ready.
Thanks, Preston. Congrats again.
Thanks.
Anybody else? Questions for Coach? All right, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks so much. Thank you, my man.